It's been 2 years since we first saw the Mercedes-Benz EQB land here in India for the first time alongside the GLB. However, the circumstances where both these cars, the EQB and the GLB, came to India were a bit expedient. Because you see, the outgoing generation of the GLC, it was phased out and it left a gap between the entry-level GLA and the bigger GLE, and that's where the GLB fit in. And the EQB, it was a novel choice because there was no other electric 7-seater available in India at that time. But its CBU factor along with the very impractical third row made it very difficult for the EQB to find many takers here in India. But Mercedes-Benz hasn't given up on this lineup yet, and every other car in the lineup, this one too has received a modular update. This is the 2024 Mercedes-Benz EQB, and in this video, we will take a look at 5 things that you should know about this new EQB and why you should consider it. You're watching Car and Bike, I'm Bilal, and before we go ahead, do consider subscribing to the Car and Bike YouTube channel if you haven't already, and hit that bell icon as well so that you can be notified every time we upload a new video. Now, the first thing you need to know about the 2024 EQB is the introduction of a new variant. Now, when the EQB was first launched in India, it was available in one fully loaded trim. But with this update comes a new entry-level trim which goes by the name 250 Plus, and it's available in a new version which has a new name. It's called Electric Art Line. Now, this entry-level version, it has a 70 kWh battery pack which powers one single motor mounted on the front axle. Its output is 188 bhp and 385 Nm, and its claim range is 535 kilometers. And the other trim that you get here in India is the 350 4MATIC. And as the name suggests, it is an all-wheel drive with 2-motor setup. The combined output from these 2 motors is around 285 bhp and over 520 Nm, and it has a range of 435 kilometers. But more importantly, the first time in India you get the EQB in a 5-seater configuration. Now, the third thing that you need to know is the changes that the modular update brings with it. Now, basically, with every modular update that Mercedes-Benz give to their car, it has subtle changes to the exterior, especially the headlamp and the tail lamp signature. But here in the EQB, apart from the electric art line, the 350 4MATIC, it also gets an AMG line for the first time. While the headlamps aren't very noticeably different, the tail lamps do get new sleeker LED bars running parallel to each other. Then you add AMG line treatment here, so there's blacked out finishes, aggressive bumpers both fore and aft, and multi-spoke 19-inch AMG spec lightweight alloy wheels. Where the 250 Plus electric line gets a beige theme on the inside, this AMG line gets you an all-black cabin, while the update brings in memory function for both front seats, a sportier AMG line steering wheel, a 64-color ambient lighting, and a backlit dashboard with star pattern that really looks nice. The fourth thing is the inclusion of the ADAS as a part of the update. So, like all the other modular updates, the EQB also get the adaptive cruise control, autonomous braking, lane keep assist, and blind spot monitoring as part of the ADAS hardware. Now, we have tested these features, and like all the other Mercedes, the autonomous braking, it works brilliantly. In fact, too brilliantly. A pedestrian or a car too far ahead and it will detect it and brake hard. But apart from that, the lane keep assist could have been better. It's more of a nudge rather than actually keeping you in the lane. And as for the driving dynamics, the EQB, even in this more powerful version, it's a proper family car. Despite having almost 300 bhp, the acceleration isn't as ferocious. It's smooth, it's linear, it's also quite refined. The overall driving dynamics of the EQB, it's made with a family man in mind. And as we know, the dimension isn't too large, so maneuvering the EQB in the city confines is rather easy. The ride is a bit on a stiffer side, but otherwise the handling is good, and it's the steering response is quick. Also, the visibility is nice. So no matter if you or any member of your family is behind the wheel, the EQB is a nice car to have in the family. And now we come to the pricing. The new entry-level 250 plus variant is priced at 70.9 lakh rupees ex showroom, while the 350 4MATIC, it carries a price tag of 77.5 lakh rupees ex showroom. Now that's around 4 lakh rupees more compared to the previous update. At this price point, the EQB is more expensive than the EQA, again by 4 lakh rupees, which is smaller but has the same battery pack. But more importantly, the EQB is still more expensive than the other entry-level electric SUVs that you can get in India, which includes the C40 Recharge from Volvo, the BMW iX1, and even the Mini Countryman EV. Now on paper, this 2024 EQB might appear more expensive than the entry-level electric crossovers that you can buy in India right now. The only thing that the EQB offered more than that or them was the third row seating, and even that's been eliminated with this AMG line update. And that might be the sole reason why the EQB is not able to pull the heartstrings of the car buyers. But you look closely and the EQB is a proper Mercedes-Benz. It is good to drive and is well built as well. It is practical on the inside, if not spacious, and has a decently long feature list. And even that range, it's quite practical as well to be the only car in your garage. So the EQB then, it's a very good buy for the urban commutes of a modern urban family. But there's another car at the same price point as the EQB, which is as offbeat as the EQB, and that also deserves your attention if you want to stray away from the mainstream cars. So stick to our channel and stay tuned for that video where the EQB will also make an appearance. But what do you think about the 2024 EQB, and has these updates made it worth your money? Or will you spend a little less and get yourself the entry-level electric crossovers? Or in fact, you'll spend a little more and get yourself the GLC? Let us know in the comment section below. And if you have any other questions regarding the EQB or any other cars that I've mentioned in this video, do write them down in the comment section below, and I promise we will address them all personally. But that's all from me in this video. This is Bilal signing off. Until next time.